Hey y'all. Y'all know, I'm clicking the wrong damn. Okay, here we go.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah. Celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PEACHY Time. PEACHY Time. Tune in on PEACHY Time. PEACHY Time. Come join us on PEACHY Time. PEACHY Time. Join us on PEACHY Time. PEACHY Time. Yeah.
Hey, let me get my mic. Y'all, I ate all day today. So I'm eating at the same time, but y'all ain't gonna see me eating. Don't even worry about it. It's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses. Mwah. And welcome to the weekend spot. Okay, this is the weekend spot. Peachy Tea Time. Now, I'm not in the radio station no more on Saturdays, and I'm sure you all are aware of that, of course. But I'm trying to get my camera together. There you go. Okay. But I didn't want to just stop my Saturdays, okay? Because I love doing what I do. I love it. So I said, let me go ahead and start back my Saturdays. It is going to be from 3 to 5, but sometimes we may end early. Let me make sure my mic is right. Hey, BG said, I'm in here. Hey, everybody. Hey, BG. Make this go viral. TV is in the building. Please make sure y'all follow Make This Go Viral TV. She does similar things that I do. She's a dope person, Miss V. I love her. She's dope. And also make sure that you check out AFC Podcast with DJ Just J, okay? And he does babies for benefits. Y'all gotta check him out, okay? He's dope just as well. He's my mentor. Y'all gotta check him out, okay? All right, the sound. I have to check my sound, y'all. Let me turn it back down. All right, my sound is good. We got a lot to talk about. But, like I was saying, make sure y'all check out DJ Just J. He handle babies, talk about babies that was murdered all over. So make sure y'all check him out. And him and Miss V, they, from Make This Go Viral, they cover all type of races. Okay, I try to stick with our Black community, but they handle all races. So y'all make sure y'all check them out just as well. We finna get into a talent, even though we are no longer at the radio station on Saturdays, because I love music so much, y'all. I really do. And I love these independent artists that's out here in these streets getting it in. So I will be playing a lot of music on Saturdays. Okay, we're still gonna cover our clips and everything. Still gonna have our discussions. If y'all want to call in, y'all can call in. We'll be able to do all that on Saturdays. But I want you all to know we will be playing more music on Saturdays, just like I did at the radio station, okay? Because I still want to make sure that the independent artists get their coverage. And some of them pay me, baby. Someone pay me, okay? So we gotta make sure we get them in there. Now, I think that's about it. That's all the A and B selection. So let's get into this talent right quick. It's very short. You guys have seen this on here before. I really love this song, and I love the way this young lady revamped it, I guess you could call it. So here we go.
Threw away your love letters. I thought it made me feel better. I finally got you out my bed, but I still can't get you out my head. Ooh, I'm sending you one text at a time. Know you're by your phone, boy, pick up your line. I ain't too proud to beg, no. What's been said has been said. Ooh, I need you to know. You don't know what love is. I need you to know. You don't know. You don't know what love is. If you don't put up a fight, and you don't know what love is. If you don't stay up all night, oh, you don't know what love is. And you're too good to call many times. You say you know what love is, but I swear you've never seen it in your life. Ooh, I swear you've never seen it in your life. Ooh, no. I swear you'll never see it in your life.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Well, ATM robberies, thieves literally hauling off entire machines from local stores. Jeff, this has happened several times just in the last few weeks.
Yeah, it has, and it's also a dangerous trend, Chris, that we've seen before throughout the years. You're absolutely right. Brazen thieves carrying guns, breaking into small stores for one thing, to haul off the ATMs. Just before 8 last night at the Martinez Deli on the 200 block of West Olney Ave, and an SUV backs in. The back door is pulled open and two thieves, one armed, burst into the deli, surprising the owner, who raises his arms in surrender while the other heads for the ATM in back. You're sitting at your seat behind the counter.
Yes.
He popped a gun at you.
Yes, this is not tempo. The people see the camera, but no. You see it, see.
So they see the camera,
yes,
and they don't care.
I don't care, yes.
They were after the ATM and they got it. Store video shows one of the thieves wrestling the ATM up the aisle out of the store and straining to hoist it into the SUV. Were you fearful he was going to shoot you?
I can make it not, probably. Yeah, I can make it not. Nothing.
You just let him go. I mean,
yeah.
Miguel Martinez, the 3-year owner of the deli, who says he's armed but did not pull his weapon, was unhurt Friday, and the place where the ATM stood is bare while an officer asks questions. Brian Richardson needs cash.
It's gone. No ATM machine, not for nobody. At the end of the day, it is what it is. They take them and they gone.
Fox 29 has learned in late October another deli at the intersection of 65th and Winecoat Ave, also in the 35th district, was hit in the same way by thieves in a similar vehicle. The female owner tells Fox 29 she and an employee were forced to the floor at gunpoint while the ATM was hauled out. She asked that her store not be shown out of fear.
The city, no protection for the people that are working, and this is the problem.
No protection for the people that are working.
No.
And in what looks to be a dangerous trend, other stores with ATMs have been hit. Late October, at a West Philly grocery store, police say thieves grabbed several $1,000s from the cash register before hauling off the ATM. And earlier this month on North Broad, a window is smashed before a suspect drags out the ATM. Brian Richardson says he wants more cops on the beat chasing thieves who likely live next door.
They don't care about the neighborhood because that's pretty much who they hurt, and it's just the people in this neighborhood, and it's the same people that's doing it.
The owner of the deli says his ATM had just been stocked with thousands of cash when it was hit. Live on North Broad, Jeff Cole, Fox 29 News.
Sorry, y'all. I forgot I was down there. I'm like the gentleman. The last man that was talking, the last black man that was talking. Every time when I see riots and stuff that goes on, that's the first thing I think about is this is our community. This is our neighborhood. So now that you are messing up our neighborhood, now we got to go to other people's neighborhood to go get a drink, to go get some candy. You know, you can't send your kids down to the corner store no more to get what you need or to get what they need, you know, because our neighborhood has been destroyed. Now, I don't know about y'all. I'm just going to keep it 100. You ain't going to catch me at no liquor store ATM machine. You is not going to catch me at no gas station ATM machine. Baby, I'm going to the bank. I'm going to the bank. Okay? I be so afraid. I be so afraid that something's going to happen while I'm standing up there at that ATM machine. Okay? Somebody going to come up behind me. One of the homeless people. One of the gas station. What I want to call them? The gas station squatters. I'm calling that. The ones that live up there, standing by the door, asking from the time that you walk, get out your car. You got some change, Miss Lady. Miss Lady, you got some change? No, I don't have no change, sir. Go in the store, get my cigarettes, come back out. Did you get some change yet? When you went in the store, did you get change then? No, sir. I use my debit card. You know? But like BG just said, able-bodied, he could work. Too bad he didn't get some BBs in his butt. But a lot of these people are able to work, you know. And there are some that may be felonies, have a felon, and they are having a hard time getting a job. I'm not going to sit here and say just because you're a felon, you can't get a job, because that's not true. Is it a little bit harder than people like me? It is. It is. I'm just being honest. It is harder to get a job. If a felon walks in along with me, 9 times out of 10, I'll probably get the job before them. And I'm just keeping it 100. Depending on their background, I guess. Depending on their background. You know, Mama Peach will be talking in a minute. And put my gloss on. I don't even think she on here today. But I'm put it on anyways. Y'all know y'all go and get all my products off my website. PeachyTyme.com. And this is just the lip gloss that I'm putting on. This is not my lipstick. I just threw on some lipstick that I saw in the bag because I had 10 minutes, y'all. 10 minutes to put my makeup on. You see, I ain't got no lashes on. Threw on the hat. Put some mousse over here. And hurry up and come on and get on this show. So let's see what Frank had to say. Hey, Frank. Frank said our people is ass backwards. When it comes to riots, because they're scared to go to the suburbs and destroy their stuff, it's the slave mentality that embedded in their genes. Exactly. You know, those same people need to walk down to the corner store too. They need some cigarettes. They need a little drink. They need something. So why go and destroy it? Just because I don't use the ATM machine in there, that don't mean half the damn neighborhood don't use the ATM machine in there. You know, some people, they may come in and be like, oh, shoot, I forgot my cash. Some stores only want cash. So they got to go to the ATM. So, I don't know. I just feel like people do crazy stuff. And if y'all did, I don't know if y'all caught it, but the boy, I guess he came in to help him, but he over there getting snacks and shit. Did y'all see that? Allegedly and explicit language. Let's not forget, y'all. Let's not forget. But he over there getting snacks. Now, I guess that was part of the routine. That's what he's supposed to do, I guess. I don't know. But he could have helped him drag that ATM machine out. Just for that, you ain't getting a cut. You can buy $5, $10. That's it. That's it. $5, $10. And then another question. How do they come up with the tools? Like, did they Google? Let's see if you can Google it. I'm going to try to Google it right now. How do you open an ATM machine when you steal it? No, I'm not going to say that. Oh, Y'all look, it's a video. Now I'm not gonna play it, but I just want y'all to see that it is literally a video that tells you how to open an ATM machine. How to open an ATM. Oh, that's an e-clock. Well, same thing, almost. Who cares? But there's ways that you can actually Google it. This one said they brought, that's 11 minutes, but I'm not gonna play that. It said we broke into an old ATM machine and found money. Wow. Like, y'all ain't got nothing better to do with y'all time. Like, go find a job instead of stealing the doggone ATM machines out the store. I mean, I'm just saying. There got to be something else. I'm trying to close out all this stuff, y'all, that I got in here. I forgot to put the link in the bio for IG, so I'm gonna have to put that up there. But yeah, I'm just saying, and it's not just our people that's taking these ATM machines. May I add, it is not just our people. So don't think that. I'm trying to get this link in here, y'all. I'm sorry, but yeah, it is not just our people. So I don't know. You know, these food is going up, candy going up, drinks is going up, clothes is going up, everything is going up except for our motherfucking pay. Our pay is still the same. We may get 25 cent, 30 cents, 40-cent raises yearly, but at the same time, everything is going up. Everything is going up. So I don't know. I just feel like they need to provide more jobs for us just as well. You know, they need to start making sure they pay us more money just as well. You know, I don't understand why we can't get dollar raises. You know what I'm saying? Why we can't get dollar raises? $2 raises, $3 raises, $5 raises. Some of these companies that people work in is billion-dollar companies. I'm not saying it, but I'm saying it. They are billion-dollar companies. So they making the bread to pay us people good money. I gotta remember I still got a job. So, but they just refuse to for some apparent reason. I don't know. But when you have hard times out here, this is what happens. People start doing ignorant stuff. So I just wanted to show y'all that before we got into this Shanquella. We got some Shanquella clips I want to show y'all. Akira Wilson. I have to show y'all the story on there. Another young lady, y'all, that was not honest with her parents. Y'all know I have showed a lot of clips on that. When you're not honest with your parents. So it's the weekend spot, y'all. So I know ain't no kids in school, ain't no kids in bed trying to get ready for school. So when I get to the Akira story, which is after Shanquella, it's going to be after Eric Penn's video. If you have any kids around, teenagers preferable, 16, 17, 18 years old, please let them watch this. Please let them watch this. That particular topic that I'm going to show, Akira Wilson. It's very important that they watch this, y'all, because a lot of kids out there lying to their parents saying that they going one place, and then mama get a phone call saying my baby dead. But you weren't even supposed to be at that place. You told me you was going to be at such and such place. You know, mama can't even go in on you because you ain't there no more. Okay? So, I don't know. I really don't. But we're going to talk about it when we get to that story. Also, we're about to start our Shanquella story. I have to say this before we start. A lot of people is covering this story. A lot of people. When I say a lot of people, y'all, a lot of people is covering this story. And I just want to say, oh, it look like another video. Oh, that's not her story. That's not for her though. Okay. Y'all, I'm about to say, hold on, y'all. Another video just popped about for Shanquella. I'm about to get it for y'all. But I just want people to know Please remember to play other clips. I know this is a high profile story. I know this is so important, y'all. It is so important. I agree 100%. But just remember while you're out there covering all these topics on Shanquella, everybody's covering the same thing. Even the stuff I'm finna show y'all. If you're out there looking up these topics, looking up these clips, you've seen these clips by somebody. So it's like everybody's playing the same clips over and over and over again, which is fine because, like I said, it's applying pressure to these people. But just remember, Shanquella's story is not the only story that's going on out here. I spent days just looking at Shanquella's story, and by me having the time to sit there all damn day looking up Shanquella, I done missed out on some shit that done happened here in the U.S. in our Black community that y'all needed to see. So that was on my heart, that was in my spirit to tell y'all this. I just had to make sure I say that, Yes, look, Make This Go Viral TV said everybody is covering it. They are. And, Make This Go Viral, she's been covering other things besides Shanquella. She still covers it, but she also makes sure that other stuff is being seen just as well. If what happened to Shanquella and how social media just took over and handled their business, and look what happened. Look what happened. Like, they was going to try and cover this up, and these kids was going to try to get away with this. But social media was like, nah, baby. We finna put this shit to work. Okay, so if we can do that for the Shanquella story, damn it, we could do that for all these stories and get these folks up off these streets, okay? That's all I got to say. Now, let's go ahead and get started. I only got 3 clips to play. I hope I'm saying this the right way. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, y'all, but this is getting so overwhelming. It is. It is. Every time I look on social media, Shanquella. Like I said, it's working. Things are getting done. But at the same time, this shit should have been done. We shouldn't even have to do all of this. Y'all, the video is out. Y'all see what's going on. Get them, arrest them, and let's move on. It's that simple. At least I thought that it was that simple. Ship their asses back to Mexico. Let Mexico do whatever the hell they want to do with them. As long as they don't get out. Okay? As long as they don't get out, then we're going to have to go back to work again, okay? So, here's the first clip, y'all. Basically, what they have done. Hey, Kenyatta Boo. What they have done. We got Justice Miss Miyonna in the building just as well. Hey. What they have done now is they have put out an arrest warrant. But they have not said who the arrest warrant is for. We're just all assuming Dejanay. Okay? It's either got to be Dejanay or Winter. We're assuming. Now, a lot of people is wondering, well, why has only been one person? Why is only one? Why everybody ain't got no arrest warrant for them? It's coming. It's coming. Sometimes you just got to use a little bit of common sense. They're going to bring Dejanay ass in there. Dejanay going to sing like a bird, tell it all, and then they're going to go ahead and put the arrest warrants out for the rest of the folks. They need to see how much it's going to cost to get Dejanay back down there first. They're going to see how much all this going to cost. Because you got to understand, it was 6 of them. Let me go back to the picture. Where are all these bastards at? Did I take the picture down? I got that tied up. Oh, there we go. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 of them, y'all. It is 6 of them. So they just need to get Dejanay down there first to see how much it's going to cost to get the other 5 down there. And then don't worry, they coming. They coming. They all are going to get arrested. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Okay? It's going to happen. We just got to be patient. That's all. And keep applying pressure. Keep applying pressure. So let's go ahead. And here's the first clip.
News of an arrest warrant being issued comes as Shanquella Robinson's family endured the first Thanksgiving without her. In a news release, prosecutors said that they want to start the extradition process as soon as possible.
I'm waiting for someone to be arrested because someone needs to be arrested for this. You know, she didn't deserve that.
Salamandra could be one step closer to facing her daughter's alleged killer. Shanquella Robinson's mother sat down with Queen City News Wednesday afternoon, just a few hours before an arrest warrant was issued in her daughter's death.
Somebody needs to step up and tell the truth and quit hiding. They need to go talk to the FBI, quit talking to social media and all that because they can't help you. Can't nobody on there help you.
In Thursday's news release, the attorney generals for the state of Baja California Sur laid out their rough timeline of events. They say the 25-year-old and 6 friends checked into their villa in San Jose del Cabo on October 28th. Fewer than 24 hours later, she was dead. Her friends claim that she hurt herself after getting drunk. This now viral video allegedly shows otherwise.
That let us know that how she really was killed.
There are discrepancies between the police report and her death certificate, like different times of death, and the failure to report that a doctor was with her for 3 hours before she died.
She had a knot on her head, lip was busted, eye was, even the guy said she had a bloodshot eye. I don't know if she was actually, eyes was open when the doctor arrived. I don't know that, but you know, I'm just saying, you could look at it until she had been jumped.
Mexico prosecutors say that they're investigating if there was a potential cover-up. They've labeled her death a femicide, telling us in Mexico, the violent death of a woman for reasons of gender is classified in our penal system as femicide. It can be committed by a man or woman who have relationships with the victim of this extreme manifestation of violence. We cannot release the names of probable perpetrators. Prosecutors have labeled her death the result of a direct attack, not an accident. I requested the name of her accused killer that is listed in the warrant and if more warrants would be issued, but was told no comment. The FBI has ordered a second autopsy to be done. That was last week. We are still waiting for the report to come back. Daniel Pierce.
All right, so they still waiting. Like I said, we all know that it's either Dejanay or Winter. Some people saw the video of Winter. I have not found it yet. I'm not big on Twitter. But I have not found it yet where Winter actually snapped Shanquella's neck from what they say is going on allegedly. Y'all know everything is allegedly. So I haven't seen that video. Not really interested in seeing it either because it's not going to do anything but make me mad. Duncan! What's good, Duncan? How are you? Now, y'all would think I know Duncan face-to-face personally. I never met Duncan. But Duncan is a huge supporter of PGT Time. And I ain't seen her in a bit. So she came up and got a little excited. Hey, boo. Now, I still haven't got my nails done, y'all. My nail tech is on vacation. He on vacation. He ain't come back to the 28th, so I'll be there on the 28th because I ain't finna fool with nobody else. Be done. Never mind. I ain't gonna need to say. Now, there's so many rumors going around floating about this story. People making fake pages. Someone made a fake page for the mom. Like somebody reached out to me and asked me if I been trying to get in contact with the parents so that they can be a guest on PGT Time. I was like, no. Because first of all, the dad said that he's not even on social media. So I'm not even going to worry myself with that, trying to, find him. And then the mom sat there and said people have been making fake pages for her. Like, it's one that got, I forgot how many it was, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And let me read something. Let me see if I can find it. Make this go viral. Viral TV. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Make this go viral TV. She posted something this morning. Let me see if I can find it. If I can find it, then I'd be having such a hard time finding my girl page. But she posted something this morning. Hopefully I can find it. She did a whole little write-up about it this morning. And let me take this phone down and look at y'all. But she made this post this morning. I'm just gonna, and I wanted to read. I started to take a picture of it. No. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. Here's her page. Hold on. That ain't it. Miss V, if you're watching, please send me your page. I know y'all be like, bro, but like, how you don't got a page and you support? I do support them. I really do. Okay, I'm gonna find it because I got some more stuff I need to hurry up and show y'all. But I'm gonna find it, and when I find it, I'm gonna read it to y'all because it was so important. Because when I saw it this morning, I was like, Miss V, yes. So I'm gonna try to find it what she wrote this morning. Yeah, fake profiles, girl, Duncan. Fake profiles. Like, do they not know that this is hurting the investigation when they do ignorant stuff like this? You know, one guy I saw this morning, he got the same name as Nazir. Same first name, same last name, and live in the same doggone state. And people have been sending him death threats and everything, y'all. And it ain't even him. It ain't even him. You know, he told them, he said, now y'all keep on. He said, now I told y'all this once. He said, but now this is my last time telling y'all. He said, anybody else that keep coming to his page, he said he will be trying to sue y'all. They're gonna be trying to sue their asses. Nobody got time for that. But y'all are hurting the case, not helping the case. Okay? So quit doing all this little fake pages, fake lives, you know. But I am finna show y'all this one live. But I don't know if it's real. I do not know if this is the girl or not because the girl never showed her face. So don't nobody know if this is Winter talking or not. But I'm gonna play it anyway, just for the hell of it, just in case it is. We're gonna say I played it. Then we're gonna get into, after this clip, we're gonna get into the lie that was told. Was it last night or the night before last? I can't remember. It was the night before last. Cause baby, I've been looking for the news broadcast, looking when they said that an arrest was made. I was on that live when it was live. When it was supposed to be Shanquella's boyfriend. Come to find out, Miss V did her thing. She was checking. It's her ex-boyfriend. It ain't even the current boyfriend. And he done came on there and said that they done made an arrest. And I've been looking. Can't find it. If they made an arrest, y'all, everybody gonna know about it. Everybody. So let's get into Winter, if this is her, allegedly.
All right, so yes, she did have a fight that y'all will see, and that's going viral. They were fighting because Gorilla did some crazy shit while she was drunk. So he told her to, let's fight. I don't want to drag you out of the bed. Chloe didn't want to, and that's how that happened. Unfortunately, she did die because of on the bed. Because y'all see something in the video don't mean that happened. They're just trying to cover it up with a broken spine and whatever else they're saying. You all like y'all. I was not fighting in the video. So the person that was fighting in the video is not up here. And she can only speak for herself. So until she gets up here, she can speak on her behalf. We're talking because we were there. There's multiple people there, not just the girl that was fighting. So I'm confused with what's the question you're trying to ask. If me and my friend is going through something, we're gonna fight it out. So that's just that. Nobody's gonna jump in. And that's just what happened. After she fell, she was not dead.
Okay, so that's the problem that I have with her. And I did find it, Miss V, so I'm going to read it to everybody. But that's the problem that I have with her. When she said, if me and my friend has a dispute or whatever, we're going to fight it out. No, I'm not fighting my friend. We may cuss each other out, but we ain't going to throw them hands on each other. That's what we ain't going to do. Not when we're friends. We're going to go find somebody else together. But we're not going to sit there and fight each other. We're going to get mad, cuss, cry, hug it out, and we're good. If we're friends. Okay? These weren't friends. There was no way possible they was friends. But let me go ahead and read this. So, Make This Go Viral TV posted this in her community this morning, 13 hours ago. It's like, baby. But she says no one has been arrested in the Shanquella Robinson case. It was all lies. However, there is a warrant out for her friend arrest, who has not been named, which we are aware of that. The female claiming to be Quella's cousin is not known by the mom or dad. These are all rumors, y'all. All rumors that's being told. The alleged boyfriend who interviewed with All Viral Access Media, which is what I'm finna show y'all, and I'm just showing y'all just the beginning of it. I listened to it. It was garbage. But All Viral Access, I love him. I love him. But you just cannot run with what everybody says, y'all. Everybody knows that it's a lot of people out here lying. So you can't just, y'all saw what happened when my homegirl sent me a video and said that it was the sisters talking. It was a whole nother damn case. It had nothing to do with Shanquella. And I didn't look at it first. I just played it because she said it. You have to make sure you do your research. This is a high profile case. So when that young man came out and said that an arrest was made, baby, everybody went crazy looking for it. But let me finish. The alleged boyfriend who interviewed with All Viral Access Media is said to be her ex-boyfriend, not current. The parents also said no money has been verified as taken or stolen from Quella. And I knew that. I heard the daddy say that on the North Carolina beat, that no money has been taken. So when I heard this supposedly boyfriend the other night, and he was like, yeah, they took $6,000. I'm like, $6,000? They said the $6,000 was the money that the daddy had sent down there to get Shanquella body back. Which her dad ended up saying that he spent close to $7,000 to get his baby back. And then all of a sudden, but all the news say 6,000. Okay, all the news broadcast says 6,000, but daddy said he spent almost 7,000. Then all of a sudden, this boyfriend comes on talking about she was stolen. It was $6,000 stolen. Then it was another rumor that $17,000 was stolen from her. The dad and the mama said that they are not for sure. I mean, they have not known if money had been taken. As far as they was concerned, no money has been taken right now, okay, from Shanquella. But like I said, it's all type of shit being said. So let me finish. The IG account under Shanquella Robinson's mother's name with 10K plus followers is not her mom's real account. Just imagine how many DMs this woman then got on this fake page. That's why I'm like, no, I'm not going to go look for her. I'm not going to go look for the daddy either. The North Carolina beat, he's in North Carolina. So that's how he was able, 9 times out of 10, that's how he was able to reach out and, talk to the parents or whatnot, or the dad. But no, I don't have time to be searching, and y'all stupid asses done went out there and made fake pages. No, I'm not finna go look. I'm sure not. I'm finna sit here and collect the clips that I see that's needed to be shown. That's what I'm gonna do. She also says mom said on the news that she has not posted to her IG in like 5 weeks, and her account has to be requested due to privacy settings. Okay? So there you go. There you go. Let's get into these comments. Who make this go viral said, I knew he was the ex prior to his interview. See? She knew. No loyalty these days at all. No loyalty. Right. Dude wasn't saying nothing different from what we all knew. Exactly. The only thing that he said was an arrest was made. And I'm thinking to myself, I gotta say it. Like, how you know? You mean to tell me that the news and everybody else, the police officers, done contacted you and said, we made an arrest, but don't nobody else know except for you. Was you there? What day is your name? When she got arrested? Or Winter got arrested? No. He lied. He lied. And I was so disappointed. And what's his name? What is it? All Access? Let me see. Hold on. I done hit the wrong thing. All Viral Access Media. Because I like him. You know? And I was just disappointed how he just took that story and you could tell he got excited, y'all. He got excited because he thought he done came up with something new and he just wanted to be the first one to do it. But like I said, everybody knows that it's people that's faking like they Janae and Winter and the rest of them. They out here posting videos, not showing their faces, making fake pages, doing all of that. All of that. Sorry, y'all. A lot of people don't know that I'm not, they know I'm not at the radio station, so they didn't know I was going to surprise and do a show today. But we back, baby. We back each and every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m., okay? So let's go ahead and get to the next one. We still got more comments in there. We're definitely going to get to y'all comments. This is the interview, which is only 39 seconds because I didn't want to play all that BS. I really didn't. It was so unnecessary. It really was. It just sounded like a bunch of lies. So here it is. This is just the first 39 seconds. And y'all, he brought the smoke right away. Like, you didn't even have to go deep down into the video. Okay? He started right away talking about this. So here we go.
Reaching out to you because I did think they just made an arrest on one of them too. So
they just made an arrest?
Yeah, so they just made me give you a more even call. So I was like, fuck it, I get you the first person I reach out to. Why not?
Okay, well hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me get my pen. Shit. There. Is it public yet about the arrest?
It's about to be in like now.
Oh shit! All right, so go ahead.
Reaching out to you because I did think they just made an arrest on one of them too. So
they just made an arrest?
Yeah, so they just made me give you a more even call. So I was like, fuck it, I get you the first person I reach out to. Why not?
Okay, well hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me get my pen. Shit. There. Is it public yet about the arrest?
It's about to be in like now.
Oh shit! All right, so go ahead.
Is it public yet? It's about to be like now. I wouldn't know something was up right then and there. But did y'all see how excited he was? And if he was the right person and it was actually true and it happened, yes, he definitely has the right to be excited. Because, yes, he is giving out information that nobody else had. You know, that's the name of the game. In YouTube land, everybody want to be the first person to come out with something. Everybody want to do an exclusive. Okay? But you can't trust everybody exclusive, y'all. You just can't. And unfortunately, this was a lie. A bald-faced lie. It would have been all over the news, social media, YouTube, everybody would have known about this arrest, and we would have had videos showing that this arrest was done. So that boy told a bald-faced lie. So going forward, y'all, YouTube commentators, all I'm saying is try to fact check. If you're gonna come out here and put out some stuff like that and make it an exclusive, do some fact check. Fact checking. Look, Make This Go Viral TV said, I gotta go see if he responded to being lied to yet. Yeah, I haven't seen anything. Yes, how embarrassing. I have not seen him come back out, apologize. Miss V, have you heard him apologize to everybody for bringing that lie out? And I don't think like I said, he didn't do it on purpose, of course. We all know that. But you gotta be cautious on what you say out here in these streets. That's all I'm saying. You have to be cautious. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Look, right, Duncan. Just totally embarrassing. Totally embarrassing. And like I said, I ain't seen him come back and do another video after that. Okay? So that ends our Shanquella story. I just had those few clips to show y'all. Now is the time. I'm finna play this video right quick because like I told y'all, we're going to keep the music going on Saturdays, baby. I'm a big fan of music. This one is called by Eric Penn. And my next story that we're bringing on is Akira. Akira Wilson, that's the story that we're talking about. A young lady that was murdered. And I really, really need the parents. If your teenage kids is right there by you right now, or they're in the room, go get their little asses and tell them, come sit down in front of this TV, because I'm on Roku TV, baby. Or tell them, come sit in front of your phone, your tablet, or your desktop, whichever one you looking at me at right now. Go get their little asses because they need to see this, okay? This is happening way too common now. It's happening too much. And as a mother myself, I wouldn't dare want to get a call like this in the middle of the night, okay? Y'all have to see this. So let's get into our first video by Eric Penn. I hope y'all enjoy this. Eric Penn is on all platforms. I love him. I love him. I love him. He's been a guest on my show before just as well. So go ahead, go to YouTube. Y'all can check out that. But right now, here we go.
Driving down a back street, windows down relaxing, trying to take the sights in. Only sight that I see, the sight of you excites me. Yeah, never seen anything like it. Sweetheart, if I'm lying, God strike me with lightning. To the wheel, you driving where we ended up. Temperature is rising, yeah, it's heating up. A prisoner of time, but we ain't in no rush. The long way home. Take the long way home. The long way home. Take the long way home. The long way home. Take the long way home. The long way home. We ain't gotta stop here. Put the car in park here. Hop up in the backseat. We can both get nasty. Girl, you fill me up, premium, I let it. I'm so entranced with you, I know our souls connected. Every trip of your passion, you know I'm gonna get it. Anything that you ask for, you know it's automatic. No need for GPS when you know where you headed. And I can take control, that's if only you let me. Long way home. The long way home. We can take the long way home. Oh, the long way home. We can take the long way home. You ain't gotta drive, you just gotta ride with me. You ain't gotta drive, You just gotta ride for me, for me, for me. Oh, oh, you ain't gotta drive. You just gotta ride with me, with me, with me, with me. You ain't gotta drive. You just gotta ride for me, for me, for me.
All right. That was Eric Penn, Long Way Home on all platforms, okay? On all platforms. So y'all make sure y'all go check them out. Great artist, great artist. Akira Wilson. Again, if you're a teenage kid, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, even though after 18 they grown, but they ain't all the way grown. But if they in the house with y'all right now, bring them to the forefront. Tell them, come on. Tell them, bring that little bus right on up in here. Mama Peach is in the building. Hey, Mama Peach, tell my babies hey. If they was teenagers, I'd tell you to bring them on to the front. Bring them to the front, but they ain't teenagers yet. Duncan said, I don't dance like this, but it's either that or this. Laugh out loud. Who thought of these? Exactly. But let's go ahead, y'all. This is the Akira Wilson story. Here we go.
We begin right away at 5 o'clock with a family that's looking for answers about what happened to their loved one, an 18-year-old shot and killed in a hotel in Northeast D.C.
And tonight we are hearing from the mother and grandmother of this young woman. 7 News D.C. Bureau Chief Sam Ford joins us now from that hotel with what he learned today. Sam?
Yes, indeed. Family thought their daughter was going to the movies. Instead, they found her body. The police found her body in this hotel on Saturday night, and the family is devastated.
I had a funny feeling. Basically, my daughter was supposed to be at the movies with her friend.
Mother, grandmother, family, friend spoke with us about 18-year-old Akira Wilson, found shot to death in this Northeast hotel late Saturday night.
I heard that, which was untrue, that my daughter committed suicide. That was not true.
MPD Homicide is investigating the case, saying at 11:06 Saturday night, someone in the hotel called reporting the sound of a gunshot. They arrived to find the door ajar, the 18-year-old inside. She was declared deceased at 11:27, 21 minutes later. Police say nothing else, but the family believes she was there with a female friend and perhaps that friend's boyfriend.
I do know that my daughter was found dead in a room with nobody there.
Yeah.
And that's my problem.
They said the girl called when she got home to let them know.
The family says this TikTok video was from the night before she died. She was happy, fun-loving, a student at Jackson Reed High that sent out a condolence letter yesterday and had grief counselors at the school today. Family and friends believe it was a murder.
Somebody has to answer for it. It happens way too often in our city, and this one is not going to go unanswered. So the ones that's responsible for it, you might as well go ahead and turn yourselves in, because you are going to have to pay for what you did.
And frantic, the family was trying to find out what happened, moving around the city, trying to find this girl, talk to her family. We'll tell you about that when we come back at 6. Reporting live from Northeast.
All right. So I tried to tell y'all, if you let your kids miss it, that's on you. But it's okay, because you can always watch the playback on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, and on Facebook, okay? But this was important. This young lady told her mom and them that she was going to the movies with a friend. Not only did she not go to the movies, she wasn't even with that friend. She was with a whole nother friend, y'all. A whole nother friend, who her mama and them didn't even know that well. And now she done got killed in a hotel room with possibly, allegedly, this new friend and her new friend boyfriend. What could have possibly went wrong? The boyfriend, they think the boyfriend is the one that killed her. And then the young girl, she didn't even wait for her. I feel Akira's mother on that. You left my child in there just like these kids right here. These little 6 bastards. Them left that girl, Shanquella, left her in Mexico, got the hell on. They did one of these numbers. They was gone. And now, here we are, talking about Akira. Akira, new friend, did this. And went home and called Akira's mother. Your daughter did. What? Who are you? Calling me. My daughter supposed to be at the movies. I have covered so many stories of teenagers lying to their parents, saying they're somewhere else where they are not. We gotta get it together. We must get it together with these kids. Drop them off. Sit outside. Make sure that they ain't jumping in the car with somebody else to go wherever they needed to go. Was I a perfect teenager? No. Almost close. No. But no, I lied to my parents. Told my parents I was going somewhere. And was at somewhere else. Not saying that my parents were bad parents or nothing like that. You know. But they didn't go check to make sure that I was at that place. But it also was time where I said I'm going over somebody's house. And my daddy was like, nah, I don't believe you, so you ain't going no damn where. Had everything planned out where I was going. Nah, you ain't gonna go over there and spend the night. Cut my plans short. Okay? So these kids got to start being truthful with their parents, because that right there is just heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Friends are the frenemies today, Queen. For real, for real. You right. Can't nobody be trusted, baby. Nobody. As far as I'm concerned, sometimes your kids can't even be trusted. I'm just saying. Because they out there killing their parents too. But here go the second clip on Akira. Here we go.
And off the top here at 6 o'clock, communities across the district are mourning tonight the loss of an 18-year-old woman with a promising future.
People say that Akira Wilson was shot and killed inside of a Noma hotel room over the weekend. Stephanie Ramirez joins us live from that hotel this evening with what more she has learned. Steph?
I can tell you, Akira Wilson's mother, Tony Cole, tells us that they believe her daughter came to this Northeast D.C. hotel for a party. We're told she was invited by a newer friend she made at school, and they believe the boyfriend of that friend is responsible. Now, police could not confirm that at this time, but I can tell you the family is not only heartbroken, but they are very upset. This is her great uncle.
Senseless, unprovoked, unwanted, that should not have happened. And it should not take this long to come to a conclusion of the actual person who did it.
Akira Wilson's family tells me the 18-year-old was always a hard worker, most recently working on plans for college. She entered into a hospitality program at Jackson Reed High School. We're also told she was duly enrolled at Trinity Washington University and had a part-time job on top of that. Cole tells me she doesn't know why her daughter was shot. Police responded to the Noma Hilton Garden Inn this is on 1st Street a little before 10 p.m. this past Saturday. In police radio scanner recordings, we heard first responders being dispatched to a 10th floor hotel room for an unresponsive person. Her best friend showed us a photo of what Akira Wilson's high school locker looks like now. I'm told all the students knew Wilson. She sold candy at the school.
She was what would they call in society, a hustler, because she sold things. She sold candy. She worked with her father on a food truck that he had. She even went with him when he started working at a funeral home. So she was always a fun, loving little girl and always made her own way and made her own money. Tell the person to surrender. and take the punishment that is earned.
Police are still offering up to a $25,000 reward for information leading to either an arrest or conviction. At Jackson Reed, we're told they had counselors at the school today to help those students who knew Wilson, but they're also planning an event at the school for tomorrow as well. We'll have more details here on.
Yeah, that is just, yes, a party. So where the rest of the folks at? Where the rest of the people? They left the hotel door a little bit open so that somebody can walk right on in. That's the least we can do. Is leave the door ajar, whatever the word is. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Shoot. You know, like, what? Who raised y'all? This is how dumb this young girl is. Instead of staying there with her and making sure, let's just say she had something to do with it, okay? Let's just say that. If you had something to do with it, either way it go, you're in trouble, okay? That's number one. You going down if you had something to do with it, okay? But let's just say she had something to do with it, and you decided not to stay, but instead you're going to go home, call her parents, and tell them your daughter did. Instead of staying there at the scene. You literally took the time to call these folks. You're going down, little girl. If you're watching, little girl, you're going down. The hell? Let's just say she didn't have anything to do with it. Why did you leave the scene? That's what people got to understand. When you leave the scene, you're in trouble. You will get caught. Stay your ass on the scene. Whether you did it or you didn't do it, just stay on the scene. Just stay on the scene. Because you're going to get, especially when you're young like that, you're going to get caught. I tell y'all all the time, y'all family members is going to get tired of y'all. Because mama ain't going to be able to keep you. Because they know where mama at. Talking about the feds, police. They know where mama at. They know where daddy at. Off the rip. So you already know you can't stay there. So you're going to go take your ass either out the state. Because 9 times out of 10, you ain't got no passport. So you just go into another state, stay with auntie now. Baby, auntie going to get tired. Auntie going to keep laying there thinking to herself, hey, I'm going to get arrested too. Eventually, auntie or uncle going to be thinking the same way. Baby, you got to go, baby. Read my head. Baby, you got to go. I'm not going to go to jail for you or for my sister or for my brother. Messing around with their kids. You had all opportunity to do right, just like my kids had all opportunity to do right. And they did right. Now, I ain't talking about Trey and Kirsten. We know they're doing right, but I'm just, y'all know I jumped into that mode. But let's go to the comments. Duncan said there is no reason to shoot an unarmed person, especially an 18-year-old girl. Come on. Frank said this is ridiculous on the real, shaking my head. I wonder, was he trying to do the R word? R-A-P-E. Sometimes they don't want you to say it on YouTube. But maybe he was trying to do that, was trying to, get a little 3 thing going on. And she was like, oh, no, I'm not. And then maybe he attacked her. And she was trying to fight back. Y'all know my mind be. That's why I do what I do. That's why I do these shows. Because of my mind, I just be thinking of all type of stuff. Duncan said, who knows how long she survived the gunshot because nobody tried to help her. Exactly. She probably could have made it. But I just can't get over that little girl leaving her. I know that's your boyfriend, boo. But you gon', by the time both of y'all go to jail, guess what? You ain't gonna see him no more. You can't even contact them. Can't even contact them. Can't even write each other letters. None of that. So, y'all life's just gone. Okay, just gone. So, we got We got another what? 54 minutes? We got 54 minutes, y'all. I hope y'all watching on Roku TV. Yes. If not, you can still listen on and watch me on YouTube. You can watch me on Facebook, my personal page, or even my business page. All right. And I'm also on Twitch, baby. We on Twitch, okay? We everywhere out in these streets, baby. We everywhere. So let's get to another video. This is by Main Event. Y'all know I love me some Main Event. Main Event just dropped the album. He sent it to me on Thanksgiving, y'all. On Thanksgiving, he was just dropping them off to everybody. Like, here you go, happy Thanksgiving. Listen to this while you eat, you know. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to figure out how I could play it on here just yet, because it looked like they may block me. Not really block me, but silence it. So I have to see how that'll work before I play it. But right now we're gonna play one of his old hits, one of his old joints, called Conversations. I really like this song. I really do. So here we go. Oops, wrong one there.
Lately I've been having conversations and contemplating out with myself now. Damn, what am I doing wrong? Reminiscing on summers in the kitchen with naked women, they counting up chickens. Damn, man, it's been so long. Why does shit go left when you trying to live right? Everybody trying to tell you how to feel. Trying to shuffle through this thing called life is hella hard, cause one false move, it'll get you killed. That's why I'm past the aggression, but passive aggressive when it comes to lack of respect. Then I have to protect, and if it comes to packing the tech, then I have to confess that I will. Damn right, yeah, I'm still that nigga, the different one, not the little that never been with the children. Chatter ain't got no filter, the one that everybody calls a real nigga. I'm just trying not to be a real nigga. Yeah, last night I had a vision that I was dead broke, didn't even have a penny. Got up on my ass and said, Shirley, go and get it. Yeah, I'm talking to myself, cause he the only one that listens. Praying to the Lord, hoping one day he forgive me all these sins I committed. Drugs, money, and women gotta take me from a blog, cause I'm all me. If there's a heaven for a G, I need a motherfucking key. Talk to him. They say the good die young, and I'm tripping cause I'm still living. Fighting with some decisions while trying to stay persistent with their rap shit. Basically, I don't know how to act, bitch. But she don't understand that music makes me happy. What happens when I'm not on the road, when I'm not in the yoke, when I'm not doing show shit? To think about it. Yeah, I'm not fucking hoes. I'm just out doing work. I'm accomplishing goals. They go communicate with some fornication. Look, girl, I'm sorry. Probably take out the mob, but 24 just ain't promised. The thought of me wasting time makes a nigga wanna find me to clean it up and go hide while listening to the Carter too. Hey, yeah, I got that money on my man. You feel me? Shit, I'm trying to be the best that never lied on the track. Now, can you believe that? Can we achieve that? While minding our beeswax and counting up these stacks. You know, money and the thing. Went from scraping up some change just to eat to buy some change. Just to sit up on the fucking show. Said a nigga gotta shine if I don't do nothing.
Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm pouring me some pop. There's a couple things I want to say. The person that y'all see me put on the screen right now, Frank Matthews. Frank Matthews, y'all, it's shot o'clock, okay? It's shot o'clock. And Mom Peach just watching. I'm sorry, Mom Peach. But it's shot o'clock right now. All right. Sound good to me. But Frank is watching y'all right now from prison. From prison. I'm just saying. How he doing it, it ain't y'all business. It ain't my business either. But he doing it. But Frank was a guest on the show some months ago. Months and months ago. But Frank, he's very intelligent. He's been in prison now for 25 years, 26 years. And when I tell y'all he's in there doing his thing, he has a record label that has just been signed on to, what is it? Help me, Frank. I think it's Enterprise. I think he gonna have to tell me. But he'll put it in there. But he literally, from prison, has got a deal. He done got a deal. And if he can do it and been in there for 25 years, baby, 26 years, 25, 26, I know we could be out here in these streets doing something. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. And we're going to play some of his music, too. We're not going to play it today. But we are going to play some of his music on next Saturday. So big shout out to Frank. Shout out to Frank. All right, y'all. Time to get into another story. This teen, a teen, was killed by a doggone 13-year-old girl. A 13-year-old girl playing around with guns. Here we go.
On a holiday known for bringing folks together, the opposite has happened to a Batesville family.
It's hard for anyone to function. It's hard for anyone to not cry and be around each other.
These emotions coming days after 16-year-old Takia Nelson was found shot to death inside of a Parkway Village home. We spoke with her cousin by phone.
We won't be able to buy Christmas gifts. We won't be able to get her anything for Christmas or do anything with her anymore because she's no longer here and it's not fair.
Nelson's family tells WREG that she was sleeping over at a friend's home in Memphis. At some point, investigators say a group of children started passing around a loaded gun and it discharged and fatally struck Nelson. As a result, detectives have charged her friend, a 13-year-old girl, with reckless homicide.
The Takaya I know wouldn't play with a gun. The Takaya I know is fearful of that stuff. She wouldn't be around it. So it's like, I don't understand it at this point. Like, it's so many unanswered questions.
Initially, officers detained one person, but as of Thursday, they are not facing any charges. What police are working to determine is where did the gun come from? As they sort out that and many other questions, a family will continue to call for accountability.
Parents who allow the kids to have easy access should be held accountable as well for this because the kids are kids. At the end of the day, they're curious. And I think parents should be held accountable.
Reporting in Parkway Village, Jordan James.
Okay. I'm finna say something. I don't mean no harm. Lord knows I don't mean no harm. If you know me as a person, and if you know me from Peachy Tea Time, you know I don't mean no harm. The missus don't mean no harm. Tennille don't mean no harm. I don't mean no harm. Miss Peachy don't mean no harm. But I gotta say it. I get so sick and tired of parents getting on these news broadcasts talking about what their child won't do. I know my child's scared of guns. I know my child ain't gonna sit there and play with guns. Your child should have got up, went and told somebody then if that's the case. If she know not to play with no guns, she know not to be around guns because she's scared, she should have got up and went and told or ran out the house. Something. And I'm not saying that's not what she did. But if she didn't, that's what she should have did. Maybe she was on her way to go and tell when the gun went off. I don't know. But all I know is whoever gun this is, that's who need to be charged. Not the 13-year-old girl. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, if she did it, she do need to get some type of consequences. But I don't think she needs to go to jail. She only 13 years old. They said they was around passing the gun around. That's what they said, and the trigger went off. They did not say that this girl was mad at this little girl, and she decided, I'm finna shoot your ass today. You gone. They didn't say she said that. They were passing it around playing. It's unfortunate. It is so unfortunate that this has happened. I pray for their family. I know they're hurting right now. But I just don't believe that that 13-year-old girl should be charged with her murder. Now, in situations like this, I have seen that they go to jail. I'm sorry, I had to look down at my phone, make sure we don't get no new news coming in. I got to hurry up and show y'all. But I get alerts all day long, literally all day long. That's why I always got to get a new phone. I'm going to get a new one. But I just feel that, you know, these parents need to be take accountability. Or the aunties, or the uncles, or the homeboy down the street because it was his gun. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was his gun, but I'm just saying, whoever gun it is, those are the ones that need to be accountable. Send their ass to jail. Do they deserve life? I don't think they deserve life. But you give them half of that shit, I wouldn't give a damn. Am I wrong, Duncan? Look, no, she's not saying yes, I'm wrong. She was saying yes, keep going. I just happened to put yes up there on the screen at that time. But I'm for real. Not no 13-year-old. I'm sorry. Unless this 13-year-old looked her dead in her face and said, excuse my language again, bitch, I'm finna kill you. If she said that, then lock her little ass up. Throw away the key on her. But if they're just passing around the gun, and like you said, and the gun went off, lock whoever gun that is up, because they shouldn't have been able to get to the gun. I'm just saying. Baby, I'm on fire today. I am on fire on a Saturday. Duncan said, how can they charge her with homicide? That's stupid. It's very stupid, and it's wrong. It's wrong. But I have seen some 13-year-olds that I've showed y'all clips on that killed one of their friends, but they ended up getting out when they turned 18. So they had to just be in juvenile for 13 to 18, and then they was set free, which I didn't agree with that either, because that can mess up their head. And then you put, unless you're working with them. If you're working with them in there, that's different. But if y'all just got them in there, here go the books for your school, try to get your GED or something, here you go, and lock the door, then nah, you're setting them up for failure. For them to go back out and do the same thing. So, look, Frank said, you're most definitely correct. Thank you. You know, I want to make sure I said that, because I just didn't think that was right. I really didn't. They need like fingerprint trigger locks. If the print don't match, you can't pull the trigger. Duncan, that's good. That's a good one. Because there's so many people that's stealing, breaking in people's houses, stealing guns. Y'all know I ain't lying. Breaking in these folks' houses, stealing these guns, or they getting them out on the streets from somebody. But that somebody could have stolen it from somebody. You know, how can I say this? I have a gun. I had to go purchase my gun. When I went and purchased my gun, they had to do a background check. I had to be of age. I couldn't have felons and all that stuff. They checked all that before they said, Miss Davis, here you go. And then on top of that, it was a black man that helped me and my husband. Both of us got our guns at the same time. He got one, I got one. But the man that sold me the gun, before he even put it in my hands, he was an older man. He said, I'm telling you, this was his exact words. He said, I'm telling you now, if somebody break in your house, I'm not lying to y'all, this is what he said. If somebody break in your house and they trying to steal your TV, and by the time you got to your gun to go, see what's going on in your household, and he's running out the door with your TV, don't show him. If you're able to give that person that done broke into your house ample amount of time to say, I will shoot you, get out of my house, and they are leaving your house, don't shoot them. First of all, if their back is turned away from you, don't shoot them unless you're going to jail for a very long time. You still have to be cautious. That's the point I'm trying to make. You have to be cautious with these guns. But what Duncan said is so true. They need fingerprints. In order to pull that trigger print. In order to pull it, you have to be that person that own that gun. And if you are that person that own that gun, and you had to go through the same steps I went through, then you should probably be in your right mind to handle a gun. I feel like I'm in my right mind to handle one. I'm just saying. So Duncan said exactly. Prison isn't made for kids. Parents need to be more responsible and mindful about their seeds, because once they're in here, they mentalities changes for the best or even the worst. And he in there right now. Frank been in there since he was 17, 18, I think it was. Y'all, we did that show so long ago, and he's still rocking with me. That's what I'm talking about. But, and Frank, let me know how old you was when you actually went in and how old you are now. Ms. Joyce said, when I was in the 11th and 12th grade, me and my, now I don't see grade there, y'all. I'm just saying it. I can't read. When I was in the 11th and 12th grade, me and my 4 sisters would get in my father's car on Sunday and do our homework. And my father would say, do not touch that loaded 38 under the driver's seat. And we were afraid to even look under the seat. And we never touched the gun. Ms. Joyce. And y'all, I'm applauding Ms. Joyce because I get where Ms. Joyce is saying and where she's coming from. We need to tell these kids about these guns. We do. But at the same time, when I tell you about these guns, your child should be more fearful to even look at it for 2 reasons. Because my daddy told me that it would kill somebody. And number 2, because my daddy would kill me if I touch it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure Ms. Joyce will agree with what I just said. They knew better. Daddy could tell them all day long. The gun is here. This is what it's about. But they knew I better not touch it. But now, with some majority of these kids, if you tell them, Ms. Joyce, these kids gonna go to school, somebody gonna mess with them at school, they gonna be like, I'm done. I'm finna go back get that gun that my daddy was telling me about that's hiding right there in such and such spot. And they go to school and kill somebody. So it's a catch-22. What I did, being that I do these type of shows, I took the time and showed my kids a video. At their ages now, I showed them a video, a news broadcast, where they showed the difference between toy guns and real guns. I didn't say we have one in our house. I just said, if you see something that look like that, that's not for play. That's for real, for real. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought my doorbell ring went off. That's for real, for real. You know? Fred said he was 19 years old. He was 19 years old when he got sentenced. Fred said he is 44 years old right now. In prison. They have not gotten out. Ms. Joyce said, baby, Jack King meant what he said, baby. He wasn't for no games. Touch it if you want to. Touch it if you want to. And I'm going to kill you before you even make it to jail for killing somebody else. So touch it if you want to. All right. So let's go ahead. I thought that was just so important to talk about, y'all. This is our last story. Actually, we got 2 more stories. So let's go ahead and get into Miyonna. Miyonna Jones. This is a sad situation too, y'all. Sad situation. And the worst part about it is that Miyonna Jones was killed. But the boy that killed her, his girlfriend was involved, and his grandmother played a part. So it's just a sad situation. She was a very young girl, very, very young. So I wanted to make sure I show this and how people's emotions get the best of them, even when you're in the courtroom, baby. Here we go.
Years, we're learning new details tonight about the discovery of a local teen who went missing 2 weeks ago.
Wilmington police say the body of Miyonna Jones was found this morning. WAY Celeste Smith joins us live in the newsroom with more. Celeste.
While Hannah and Jeff, Wilmington Police Chief Donnie Williams and New Hanover County District Attorney Ben David say that there are still two suspects identified in the case of Miyonna Jones.
Miyonna Jones' half-brother, Jarvis Jones, has been in custody since November 2nd. His girlfriend, Randy Johnson, was charged with obstruction of justice on November 5th and are expected to possibly face additional charges.
We do anticipate murder charges coming out, but we are going to be deliberate and make sure that we have the necessary forensic evaluations that need to take place.
Chief Williams says police searched the New Hanover County landfill for Miyonna Jones for the last 2 weeks.
This is an active, ongoing investigation, and we're doing everything in our power to ensure that anyone involved, they're charged to the fullest extent with the commission of this despicable crime.
They were assisted by multiple agencies, including New Hanover County Sheriff's Office, FBI, Brunswick Search and Rescue, Pender County Sheriff's Office, Wilmington Fire, and Q Center for Missing Persons.
I have never seen a more extensive investigation to try and bring a child home than what I've been personally witnessing over these last 2 weeks. This is not the homecoming any of us wanted. But I applaud all of those agencies.
We want to send our condolences to her family, her friends during this extremely difficult time. We're asking the community to keep them uplifted in prayer.
Although the landfill was the center of the search initially, District Attorney Ben David did not share what led investigators to Pender County, where Miyonna's body was found. Her 17th birthday would have been last.
This is WACT News First at 4.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us on First at 4. I'm Daniela Henke.
Never would I do it.
Tempers flare at the New Hanover County Courthouse today as Judy McKnight, the founder of Moms in Mourning, a group that helps mothers who have lost children to violence in our community, is charged in connection to the disappearance and death of 16-year-old Miyonna Jones. She is one of the 3 people now charged in Miyonna Jones's murder. Wilmington police say her body was found in Pender County Thursday morning. WCT's Zach Solon was in that courtroom as those 2 suspects stood before a judge. And Zach, as we just saw, it was a tense scene in the courtroom this afternoon as McKnight tried to leave.
Yes, it was, Daniela. McKnight has posted bond, and as she tried to walk out of the courtroom today, someone started shouting at her, and deputies had to restrain several people. Right here, you'll see McKnight being held back by deputies after being involved in that scuffle with someone just outside the courtroom doors. McKnight is charged with obstruction of justice in the death of Miyonna Jones. Arrest warrant shows she allegedly lied to police and hindered their investigation. They were searching for Miyonna for more than 2 weeks. McKnight posted her $100,000 bond after her arrest yesterday. Miyonna's half-brother, Jarvis Jones, is in jail without bond and charged with first-degree murder. Jarvis is also McKnight's grandson. He could face the death penalty. Jarvis's girlfriend, Randy Johnson, is also charged with obstruction of justice. She is still in jail under a $100,000 bond. Coming up at 5, we'll hear from someone who worked with McKnight at Moms in Mourning about her reaction to this developing story. Zach Solon.
I don't even have that clip because I don't even care about that clip. I don't even care. She deserved, I don't even know how she got a bond. You work for this organization. You is part of this organization. And you sit here and be part of a crime like this. Girl, you done lost your man, granny, G-Ma, whatever you want to be called. Done lost her man. Like, how dare you? And then the girlfriend, you that weak-minded? Now you finna be gone. You can't even post your bail. Ain't nobody got no money for you. Ain't nobody got no money for you. Sorry. You on your own. That's what they said. You on your own. You want to listen to this little nappy-head little boy? They probably done told her family probably done told her over and over and over, leave that nappy-head little boy alone. And you study dealing with him. You study trying to go out and sneak out with him. And guess what? Now you finna be gone for a long time. You gonna wish you wouldn't even never even met that little boy. I was just done for when I saw that. And we still ain't nothing. One more clip, y'all. Here we go.
In the investigation into the death of a 16-year-old girl, and new charges filed against the man charged with her murder. Jerice Jones is accused of killing his own half-sister, Miyonna. Investigators found her body after more than 2 weeks of searching for the missing teenager. Well, prosecutors filed new charges against Jones, and he faced a judge on those charges just a short time ago. WECT's Michael Prats went to court for that hearing.
The Wilmington Police Department and District Attorney Ben David are bringing new charges against Jerice Jones, the man accused of murdering his half-sister, Miyonna Jones.
Jerice Jones now faces a first-degree rape charge and a felony count of incest. Prosecutors confirmed Wednesday that Miyonna Jones is the alleged victim, but didn't offer any additional details on the new charges. Jones will remain in jail without bond. He also faces rape and kidnapping charges in another unrelated case. Arrest warrants show the date of the offense related to this new charge is November 1st, which is also the last day family reported seeing Miyonna before she disappeared. Judge Chad Hogston told Jones he would combine the latest charges with the pending charges, and his next court date will be December 8th.
Since this case is ongoing, the district attorney isn't able to release a lot of information about the circumstances leading up to Miyonna's death. However, as the case moves forward, we do expect to learn more. In Wilmington, Michael Prats, WECT.
That was his half sister. We don't even call each other half sisters and half brothers. That was your sister. Now, y'all know I always got a theory. Everything is allegedly. But when they said that he had already had a case going about the R word, ends with the E. Can't say it on Facebook, on YouTube. They'll block you for anything. So since they say that, I was under the impression, thinking, allegedly, that maybe he was trying her. And she was like, no, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. And he ended up killing her. Or she probably told him that you are me. And I'm telling. And he was like, oh, you ain't finna tell the day. Not the day you ain't. Let's get into these comments because Frank making some points. Frank said, now this is extremely crazy, for real, for real. When we as Black people start participating in killing kids, shaking my head, especially family members, shaking my head. Incest, rap, he left off the E purposely. Rap and kidnapping. Wow, this is bestiality at its finest. Shaking my head. What? Lord, oh Lord. Nah, Frank, we can't put that up there. But you did right with rap. We don't want YouTube to try to get us for nothing. But yeah, this was disturbing to me. That's just like Zion Foster. It was her cousin. But they wasn't, they was cousin-in-laws because of marriage. But they was cousins regardless. And he said that she was, they was just smoking weed. That's all they was doing. And she just died instantly on the couch. He got nervous. So he decides to take her body and dump it into a dumpster. And then the dumpster got dumped in the landfill. They checked the landfill for many days to where they couldn't check it no more. I followed that story for a long time. And they couldn't check it no more. So that was the end of Miyonna. Yeah, that was the end of Miyonna. So we're gonna go ahead and get into a video. This is Rossetti, Planet Earth. I really love this song just as well. And then after this, we're gonna get into our last story for the night. For the evening. The gas station run. And when I mean run, I mean you say you're finna walk to the gas station, but you didn't make it back home to mama. That's what the gas station run is. So here is Rossetti, Planet Earth, and then we're going to go straight into the gas station run clip. And here we go.
Yeah. My feet are on the ground thanks to gravity. Fire in the sky passing by through the breeze. Can I be relieved from the state of being? I just wanna leave, I ain't gotta pack a thing. Everything I wanna bring is inside of me. Take me to the stars, you can levitate me with the beam. We get down to the wire, the world is on fire. Take me away on your spaceship, please. Here on planet Earth. Take me away, it's ghetto. Here on planet Earth. Take me away. I'm so tired of people. That's tired of people. People, they lie to people. Try to divide the people. Then they hire just to fire and deny the people. I'd rather descend to the sky and just admire people. Mother Earth is dying, people, and all we do is deny that we are Oedipus complected. We fucking the into darkness. I've been coughing up a lung for a couple days. Is it COVID or the smog that I consume on a regular basis? But to my unidentified flying object in the sky, if you touch down by my crib, my intention is to ride. Every time the government denied, I knew it was a lie. I'd be so appreciative if you would beam me up tonight. Oh, don't you know it's ghetto? Oh, don't you know it's ghetto? Oh, don't you know it's ghetto? It's ghetto. Oh, don't you know it's ghetto? Oh, don't you know it's ghetto? Oh, don't you know it's ghetto? Yeah, you know it's ghetto here on planet Earth. 40 million unemployed and grandma can't even go to church. Yeah, you know it's ghetto here on planet Earth. After Kobe Bryant died, the world took a turn for the worse. For sure, you know it's ghetto here on planet Earth. They swear that global warming's fake. I swear these winters getting shorter. Yeah, you know it's ghetto.
All right, keep them coming, baby. Put them pictures in the comments. If you want to put them in there more than once, feel free to do that just as well. I know y'all see me put them in. I put them in there my damn self. Like, y'all take too long. I forgot I be behind sometimes. I be lagging behind. But shout out to Rossetti. Planet Earth is a ghetto. I really hope y'all like that song. He is on all platforms. Well, they are on all platforms just as well. They are a group of men. And they be doing that thing. I play a lot of their music on here too. I was playing them on Saturdays at the radio station. So I'm gonna keep it going, y'all. I hope y'all enjoying this music. So far, all the music that I played, y'all have commented and said y'all enjoying it. So thank you. We got one more before the end of the show, which is another one by Main Event. And here goes the gas station run. Here goes the gas station run, baby. It's a sad one, but here we go.
Sierra Miles says her 15-year-old son went just down the road to the gas station to get a snack last night. When he didn't come back like he always does, she started to worry.
Where's my baby? It's not like him. He says he's gonna come back, he comes back.
A sleepless night worrying about her son turned into Sierra Miles' worst nightmare.
How much hate do you have in your heart that you want to kill another human being? Especially a kid.
IMPD says a person at a nearby gas station alerted them there was a body on the ground in the 3400 block of North Leland Street. Police say they found a teenager there, dead from a gunshot wound. IMPD or the coroner have not said who was killed, but Miles says it was her son, Shakai Moore.
The coroner came with her camera showing me a picture of my son. laying in the street.
Miles says Shakai left her house Wednesday night around 10 to walk to the gas station for a snack. She says he's done that before and never had a problem.
You could be able to go somewhere and feel safe and not have to worry about somebody shooting you.
Neighbors in the area say they heard gunshots around 10. IMPD says it appeared the boy was shot overnight, but police didn't hear anything till someone saw his body the next morning.
Someone needed help out here tonight and no one called the police. We need our community to step up. Don't assume that somebody else is going to do it. We have to do it ourselves.
IMPD is asking for anyone in the area with cameras to check the tape and see if they can find anything that can help police. Miles has a message for whoever shot her son.
There's no cause in this world for you to do what you did. Because if the tables was turned, you wouldn't want your mother up here feeling like this.
Miles says she wasn't able to see her son's body Thursday morning and was told she'll have to wait till the coroner's office reopens on Monday. Reporting.
Baby, let me say this. If you didn't feel every word that she said, then I don't know what type of hurt that you have right about now. I mean, this woman, the way she spoke, you could just feel the heartbreak. You don't know what she's going through if you've never lost a child. But you could really, really feel her. This woman is hurting. All her child did was walk to the doggone store, like he always do, to get some snacks, and ended up gunned down. And they still haven't found the killer yet. Heartbreaking. People don't value folks' lives at all no more, y'all. At all. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. Here go the second clip on that.
Going to the gas station. And he'd be back. And normally he comes back. This time he didn't come back.
So much grief. New tonight, a mother sharing her grief after her 15-year-old son was found shot and killed. This is one of several shootings that police tell us they're investigating in Indianapolis on this Thanksgiving night. And it was just a few hours ago that grieving mom spoke with our Rachel Krause. She joins us here live in studio tonight, and she told Rachel that her son left last night walking to the gas station, and that was the last time that she saw him in person.
Yeah, she tells me that she saw her son Shakai leave the house around 10:30 or 11 at night. And immediately, she knew something wasn't right. She just couldn't sleep throughout the evening. Finding out in the morning, her 15-year-old son was gone.
They deserve answers, and I deserve answers on what happened.
For Sierra Miles and her family, Thanksgiving has brought devastation and grief into their home. After her 15-year-old son Shakai Moore was shot and killed overnight. Miles says Shakai was a joy to be around, with a beautiful smile.
Definitely my wild child, but the most lovingest kid you can know. Help you out with anything. You could be sick. He'd be right there by your side.
Police tell us a teenage boy was found unresponsive along North Leland Avenue Thursday morning. He'd been shot and killed.
He has a family.
Miles is identifying the victim as her son, Shakai. She says he'd left the house last night to go to the gas station. He never came back.
1 o'clock is when I got very uneasy. And by 5 o'clock, I was paranoid. And I was scared, and something told me to expect the worst.
Neighbors in the area tell us they heard shots fired in the night. Shakai's body found hours later. He was gone.
And I just keep asking myself, was my baby calling for mama while he was laying out there in the street, and I could not hear my baby to save him.
Shakai's death is being investigated as a homicide. According to IMPD, there are no suspects in custody. Miles says she hopes whoever did this comes forward.
If it's an adult, God's definitely gonna get you because you hurt a baby and that's one of his children. But if it was a child, I hope and pray that this reaches your mother's heart and she knows that you did this and she turns you in.
Amen. Amen. If it's a child, I hope, like she said, it reaches your mama and she do the right thing and turn you in if she knows about it. This is heartbreaking to the fullest. All this child did was walk to the doggone store. I feel her when she says that she couldn't sleep, that she was worried. Come 5 o'clock, she like expect the worst. She knows something's not right. There is no, oh, maybe he just went and spent the night over somebody's house because he mad, or, oh, he just being high-headed and don't want to come back home. No. She knew. Now, listen to me, y'all. We do still have good kids out there. We do still have good men out there. We still do have good women out there. I am a firm believer that whenever a person steps foot out of their house, somebody needs to know where you're headed to. I don't care, even if you're going to go pick somebody up. Let that person know I'm on my way. I'm leaving out the house now. If you're headed to the mall, to the stores, if you're married, call your significant other. Your husband, call your boyfriend. So I'm going to go to the store right quick. Yeah, I'll be back. You need anything? Like that. Because I'm telling you now, if Pooey try to call me at 11 o'clock and I don't answer, that nigga's worried. And Pooey don't answer at 11 o'clock, baby, I might call 911. I might call 911. Because this is stuff that's abnormal. I have been with my husband since I was 19 years old. I am 43 years old now. 19 through 43. Never broke up. Got married 8 years later. Been married now for 15 years. We still let each other know where we're going. We still let each other know. Y'all don't know how important that shit is. I don't want nobody trying to figure out where I'm at. I don't. I know she was on the path of going from here to Walmart. So if something happened to her, it was between here and Walmart. Because that's where she went. You see what I'm saying? People be thinking that folks checking for them and stuff. No, it ain't even all about checking for them. It's about if something go wrong in this world, this crazy world that we live in right now, if something go wrong, somebody know where you at. Just like that Walmart shooting. Somebody knew that person, one of the people that died, excuse me, somebody knew that they went to Walmart. Oh my gosh, John just went to Walmart. Let me call John right quick. Make sure that he okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So, y'all, we got 10 more minutes. We still on Roku. Hey, Roku. Love y'all. Thanks for still rocking it out with me. Y'all know I can talk, baby. I can talk. I don't see y'all. I see y'all in the chat. But I can't see y'all faces. And I just done talk for a whole 2 hours. So much stuff be going around in my little world. And my man, you just don't know. I do have another clip that because we're done with that story. I thought we was gonna be done in time. But we still got one video to play just as well. And that's just a couple minutes. But this was a clip that I had been meaning to show y'all. But all that stuff was happening in my life, seemed like. So let me go ahead and play this. This was an officer that he's headed to trial. He's gonna go in ahead and be charged for killing the little boy. And I just want y'all to see the scenery. That's all I want y'all to peep out the scene, baby. Peep out the scene. Here we go.
Action News exclusive. The family of a teenager killed by a police officer says their prayers were answered when a grand jury indicted the officer on murder charges. The officer's attorney says he looks forward to telling a jury that the teen was the aggressor that day. Channel 2's Tom Jones live at the Fulton County Courthouse. Tom, the officer's now been suspended without pay.
Yeah, Justin, and the officer could also lose his job after he was indicted here. I watched as the teen's family celebrated in front of the courthouse after learning of the grand jury's decision.
This is what I prayed for, Lord. This is exactly what I prayed for.
Geisha Glover says she has prayed for the officer who killed her son to face murder charges. She says her prayers have finally been answered. She was overcome with emotion moments after a grand jury indicted APD officer Oliver Simons on murder charges.
It's just, I don't know if I can do a victory day. Just don't know.
I was at the courthouse when Officer Simons arrived to go before the grand jury.
Anything you want to say, sir?
But Mr. Simmons would not be saying a word. His attorney, Jackie Patterson, said Simons shot in self-defense when he encountered 18-year-old Deidre Griffin that day 3 years ago. The GBI says Simons was gassing up his unmarked police vehicle at Whitehall and McDaniel. It says Griffin jumped in the unit and began to drive away. Simons fired in the car, killing Griffin. The family's attorney says the shots were excessive.
This was a young man suspected of a property crime. He was unarmed and he was shot in the back.
Patterson says Simons' shirt got caught in the door and he fired to stop the threat. We're now looking forward to going to trial to show a jury that this young man that's deceased was the aggressor. Griffin's father says he really misses his son.
We all grieving and we all happy right now.
And Simons, who was off duty, now faces felony murder, aggravated assault, and 2 counts of violation of oath. APD says in addition to him being suspended without pay, an emergency hearing will be held to determine his job status. We're live in downtown Atlanta. Tom Jones, Channel 2.
I ain't on mute. My heart goes out to the family and the families that we showed here today. That's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say. My heart goes out to everybody that lost someone on these clips tonight. I don't want to talk about that clip. I mean, if y'all got something y'all want to say in the comments, I'll read y'all comments off, but I don't want to talk about that clip. I just don't understand things in life. I just don't understand things in life. I don't get it. So, since I don't get it, I ain't gonna talk about it. Elijah McCain's killers are going to court too. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. The phone lines is open. Hey, Nola. The phone lines is open. If y'all want to call in and say something brief, say whatever. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to say something about the clips, anything about Shanquella, anything, now's the time. I got a cough. But here go main event.
Was in my nigga? Was cracking my nigga? Let's get it started. You throwing the bees.
I'm throwing the seas. Shit, let's have a party. We off in the bit. We out with the shit. We off on the bricks. We all getting money. We all want respect. My nigga, we lit. What's happening, my nigga? What's cracking, my nigga? Let's get it started. You throwing the bigs. I'm throwing the seas. Shit, let's have a party. We off in the bit. We out with the shit. We off on the bricks. We all getting money. We all want respect. My nigga, we lit. Down on if you say something, you gotta stand on it. I'm a man, homie. Keep me hand, homie. Walking around with a can on my eye, spray a nigga just for playing, homie. You can talk shit, don't put your hands on me. Understand, homie, it come with consequences and repercussions, nigga. You can bump your gun, but don't touch me, nigga. They say talk is cheap, well, don't talk a lot. If you spark the beef, then it's a parking lot that you can meet me in. And on your check, come see me then. And I swear to going live like CNN. Breaking news, yeah. I am with the shits. Bowel movement, so keep it moving. You don't want to push me, believe it, cause it will get stupid. What's happening, my nigga? What's cracking, my nigga? Let's get it started. You throwing the bees. I'm throwing the seas. Shit, let's have a party. We off in the bit. We out with the shit. We off on the bricks. We all getting money. We all want respect. My nigga, we lit. What's happening, my nigga? What's cracking, my nigga? Let's get it started. You throwing the bigs. I'm throwing the seas. Shit, let's have a party. We off in the bit. We out with the shit. We off on the bricks. We all getting money. We all want respect. My nigga, we lit.
Keep it tight with me. Y'all been hating when I come through. Fuck around, bring the drums through. Black shades, yeah, I'm that cool. Clap at your feet, hit a dance move. Hop out the whip, I'm regenerated. Ever since I was young, I've been getting paper. Do not talk about the squad, might just get the laser. Let you borrow it, these hands, there's no special favors. I'm strapped in. All black gloves with the black rims. Black t-shirt, match the black Timbs. Cuz in LA, he a big brim.
Well, I think Frank might be thinking the same way I'm thinking. So we just can't say nothing right now. Let's run back another main event, baby. We popping in here right now, y'all. We popping. Here go. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate Roku TV. Let's celebrate being black. Let's celebrate having networks in this joint. Let's celebrate. We woke up this morning. Let's celebrate. We love people. And we ain't out here trying to hurt nobody. Because we watching PEACHY time. Okay? Let's celebrate that. Shout out to main event.
I got old heads crashing out, I got young niggas crashing out, man. These young niggas, it's the blind following the blind, man. 12 gonna do their job every time. Fuck them. Fuck 12. They don't give a fuck about us, we don't give a fuck about them. When niggas touch down, it's a celebration, man. We gonna open niggas' eyes and we gonna show niggas it's a better way and it's another way. We don't need nobody but ourselves. 10 toes down. Word.
Let's celebrate for the ones who going through it and they feel like they can't make it out the storm. Let's celebrate. Let's have a toast for the homies down the road and for the ones who dead and gone. Let's celebrate to the fact we finally made it, even though we had a couple niggas hating. Let's celebrate, even if we ain't got a reason, shit, just celebrate. Feels good, we finally made it out. Having these dreams about 16s all on my granny couch. A couple mics in a pop filter at my mammy house. I could've had the hoe, but I'm trying to see what these Grammys about. Had to get back to them later. Cause getting pussy never mixed with getting paper. And as a youngin', you don't know if they love or hate you. I'm just trying to be a staple in this bit. Leave my mark when I'm in charge like jumper cables in this bit. Let's get it started. I'm from the south side, Cali Park, we spell it with an F. Never waiting on the next when we can do that shit ourselves. Slap boxing, barbecues, and fucking shootouts. Gotta always keep your head on the swivel and shit when you out. I wasn't supposed to make it. I was supposed to be another damn statistic. Now I got them asking questions like, how the fuck this nigga winning? How he overcome that pain? How the fuck this nigga granted? It's only cause I spoke that shit into existence. So on that note, shit, let's celebrate. For the ones who going through it and they feel like they can't make it out the storm. Let's celebrate. Let's have a toast for the homies down the road and for the ones who dead and gone. Let's celebrate to the fact we finally made it, even though we had a couple niggas hating. Let's celebrate, even if we ain't got a reason, shit, just celebrate. I got a homie coming home next week. Told him I got him. Don't you worry, just stay on your feet. No going back to that hole in the wall. You know that system they designed, they be holding us all. They just want us to fall. Shit, they want us to fail. Don't give a damn if you ain't do it. They wantin' the bell. Box you in and get the flex and just want you to tell. Don't give a damn, so why should we? Got us breaking all these rules just to be free. A couple homies just be cancers, they cancel, so clap for 'em. Got some partners on some poetry shit, we gon' snap for 'em. A couple niggas always lying, so we throw on some caps for 'em. Couple youngers in the club, so we go through the back for 'em. A little bitch, she love to eat, so we buy all the snacks for 'em. Couple homies who been sober, we throw out the packs for 'em. Strippers trying to get through school, so we throw out some racks for 'em. It's a celebration, let me rap for 'em. And on that note, shit, let's celebrate. For the ones who going through it and they feel like they can't make it out the storm. Let's celebrate. Let's have a toast for the homies down the road and for the ones who dead and gone. Let's celebrate to the fact we finally made it. Even though we had a couple niggas hating. Let's celebrate. Even if we ain't got a reason, shit, just celebrate.
I knew y'all was gonna be feeling that. I said, let me throw that joint on up in there right quick. I knew y'all was gonna be feeling that. Shout out to Main Event. Frank said, now this was real music. Salute to Lil Bruh. For real, for real. Shout out to Main Event. Salute General. We salute him. We salute him. That's my boy. That's my boy. But thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube page. Follow me on my PEACHY TYME Facebook page. That's my business page. Please follow me on there. All y'all do is hit the little like thing. That thing. And if you already know me on my personal page, you in there. You in there. Also follow me on IG under PEACHY TYME or the Mrs. 2007. And y'all DM me, inbox me. Let me know how y'all think about the show. And if y'all find some clips out there, send them to me. Send them to me. If you want my reaction on them, y'all know I tend to say some things how I feel. I just couldn't do it on the last clip. I just couldn't. Frank get it. Frank get it. We out of here, y'all. I thank y'all so much for joining me. This is going to be an every Saturday thing. I hope y'all enjoyed the music. For those that's not into cussing, I'm sorry, but this is the music that I listen to. this is me. This is me. So I hope y'all like it. I'm gonna try to bring y'all nothing but the fire indie artists. Okay. So I love y'all. Go enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday, baby, because I am. Now y'all know you gotta listen to my babies. You know you gotta listen to my babies. So here they go. I love you, Kier. I love you, Trey. Mwah.